Chris, what is our fifth main topic today?
This comes from Luce The Wise. What's up, John and crew? Recently saw that Doctor Strange 2 will not be shown in its entirety until its premiere on May 2nd, with reactions to follow, and reviews coming the following day. With all the craziness rumored to happen in the movie, does this news move your excitement level at all? Keep up the good work and bring on the filthy.
All right, thanks for sending that in. And obviously, look, the big movie that's on the horizon right now. The big one that everybody's talking about, the big one that we all got in our scopes. There's other big ones coming later, but the one that's immediately in our sights right now is obviously Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. Again, tickets went on sale the other day, broke all the ticket records for the year. It actually caused AMC's site to really flounder and struggle. A couple other of the ticketing websites struggled and floundered as well. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of hype for this movie. Now, we have an event coming up called CinemaCon that we do every year. Yay. And I know that they are doing 3 surprise screenings at CinemaCon. Last year, they did a couple, Aaron and I were at. They did a surprise screening for us of Ghostbusters, which was amazing. They did a surprise screening of Clifford the Big Red Dog, which I skipped out on, and Aaron walked out of after about a half hour. And I can't remember what the third screening was. I can't remember what the third one was. At any rate. So I know they've got 3 this year. One of those screenings, I am 1,000% convinced, is Top Gun. Of that, I have no doubt. Top Gun is absolutely going to be one of those surprise screenings. It's coming as a part of the Paramount presentation that everybody's looking forward to. They're definitely going to be showing us Top Gun. That I'm 1,000% convinced. Another one that I was pretty sure they were going to be doing for us was Doctor Strange 2. I was pretty sure, like I'm not 1,000% convinced, but pretty sure that we were going to get a Doctor Strange 2, considering it was only like a week and something before the release date for it, right? And then the third screening, I have no idea what the third screening is going to be. No idea at all. I don't know which studio is going to do it. I don't know what movie it's going to be, completely in the dark. So I've been saying for a little while now that I kind of think that second one is going to be Doctor Strange 2. So yesterday, I got an email after saying on yesterday's show too that I think Doctor Strange 2 is going to be, one of the films that they screen. And what I was basically told was this, and I cannot say who it was from, but it was that, yeah, they are not going to be screening Doctor Strange 2 at CinemaCon. Sorry to tell everybody, but they said guaranteed we are not showing Doctor Strange 2.
But that makes sense.
At CinemaCon.
They didn't tell us about Andrew and Spider-Man. I don't trust or love anyone.
I don't know that it makes sense. I mean, they showed Shang-Chi at it before it opened.
Yeah,
but that was all new. I mean, that was all, there wasn't any.
Right, so.
Like, this has so many secrets and
but still,
surprises.
The thing is, it's the theater owners. It's this big thing, and they showed Shang-Chi last year, so I kind of thought they would. But that wasn't where they ended in the email. In the email, they went on to say this. They said, there's more security, more blah, 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 blah. But the key line in it was this. There are more big surprises in Doctor Strange 2 than in Infinity War, Endgame, and Spider-Man No Way Home combined.
Oh, my.
Come on now. Did it really say that?
He really said that. More significant surprises than in Infinity War, Endgame, and Spider-Man No Way Home combined.
Maybe Barb is behind all of it.
Maybe it's Barb. Barb is finally getting justice.
That's pretty exciting, though, John.
It is pretty exciting. Now, once they tell us that, then it makes sense that you can't show this thing at CinemaCon. Because at CinemaCon, it's just a lot of movie theater. It's not just the movie theater owners, it's also their employees and whatever and blah, blah, and husbands or wives, or sometimes they bring their kids and whatever. And it's like, you can't control who's going to jump on social media after that and say, oh my God, the Hugh Jackman as Wolverine part was amazing. Like you're just not going to be able to stop people from doing that.
No, I would be one of those people that would say that on Twitter immediately.
Immediately.
In the theater. while it was happening.
So like, Rob would be in there with his phone filming the screen.
No, I wouldn't do
live streaming. Guys, I can't believe how good
It'd
this
be
is.
like
Then
what
turn
Mark,
around
you know,
the screen again.
Mark Ruffalo when he was live streaming because he forgot to turn his phone off.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And Kevin Feige told him the next day, "That was genius what you did."
So go ahead, Ray.
Without Doctor Strange being there, so far we have Top Gun 2, and then that's all we.
That's the only one. Again, nobody from Paramount has told me that it's going to be Top Gun 2.
But our guesses.
I'm going to be completely shocked if they don't show us the next Top Gun. I'm positive they're going to show us the next Top Gun.
Would you be excited if that were the case?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
They showed us like 13 plus minutes of it at the last CinemaCon, and I've been salivating ever since.
That last trailer, it looks so
The
good.
last trailer was great. I haven't been excited about it. And that last trailer, I was like, this movie looks dope. This
It looks
looks
dope.
great.
And then the stuff they showed us was so good. It was so good. And I've been like, yeah, because look, for a long time before that, I was like, too little, too late. This is a movie that should have come out 12 years ago. But then after they showed us the stuff they showed us at CinemaCon, I'm like, I take that all back.
Yeah.
This movie's going to be awesome.
If
so
Pete
good.
Mitchell is still in the Air Force 35 years later after we first saw him, so be it.
And looks 3 years older, then here's the thing though. I really did think there was a decent shot that it was going to be Doctor Strange 2. But after they tell me more significant surprises than Infinity War, Endgame, and Spider-Man No Way Home combined, it does two things. The first thing it does is that it makes me realize, yeah, that makes sense then that they're not going to show it. I mean, look, we all expected some surprises coming out of Doctor Strange and Multiverse Madness, clearly, right? Like when we know we've got Patrick Stewart as Professor X in there, obviously there's going to be some significant surprises. But to the level that they're talking about, that's crazy. So it totally makes me understand that they're not going to show it there. But the second thing it does is this. Rob, you and I already know certain things about this movie. Not in its entirety. We don't know by far, but we were exposed to certain pieces of information about this movie that we have verified are true. But there's still a lot of the movie that we don't know a lot about. And what this news to me does, when they tell me more than Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man, No Way Home combined, what this tells me is I think there are going to be some things that happen in this movie that we have said, no way that happens. Like, okay, that could happen. Who knows? Maybe that could happen, but that won't happen and that would happen. I'm starting to think now, literally freaking everything's on the table. I think Nicolas Cage as his National Treasure 3 character could show up. Hell, I think Nick Cage as, I don't know.
Himself.
What's that? Oh, Nicolas Cage as himself. Or as
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, there we go.
Nick Cage's Ghost Rider could show up. I'm not saying he is, by the way. I'm just saying I am not taking anything off the table. I have said there is no way Hugh Jackman is coming back. He has been so adamant that I'm done with that. It was great. I had my swan song. He's been insistent that, Logan, I can't go out any better way than I did in that. And I've said there's
That
no
was
way.
in this universe, Sean.
Yeah, but now
Another universe, Hugh Jackman's all excited about being this movie.
But I'm now thinking, I'm not thinking that Hugh Jackman is going to be in it. But I'm now like, if he does, I ain't going to fall out of my chair. The whole theory about Tom Cruise as an Iron Man variant, it's possible. Halle Berry as Storm coming in, it's possible. I mean,
Namor is one of the Illuminati.
Namor as one of the Illuminati
I love that.
Me too.
is absolutely possible. There's some people out there who think Namor is going to be the villain in Black Panther 2. So maybe a Namor popping up as one of the Illuminati. Possible.
Blade, baby.
Blade is absolutely possible. I mean, they hired Mahershala Ali 18 years ago to play Blade, and so far all we got is his voice off camera in a post-credit scene in Eternals. Blade could be in there. I mean, literally anything could be in there. Now, I'm pretty sure that glowing figure that Wanda is fighting, I'm pretty sure that is not Captain Marvel, and I'm pretty sure that that is not an Iron Man variant. I think it's Rambo. I think it's not Monica, but her mom. What was her mom's name from the original Captain Marvel film?
Oh, I forgot.
Golly.
Can't remember the character's name, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a variant of her. I think that's going to be a variant of her. But at any rate,
Maria.
Maria Rambeau. I think that's going to be Maria Rambeau, who is another universe's Captain Marvel, I think. That's what I kind of think is going to happen there. But how bonkers is this movie going to be? And here's the concern part. Sometimes bonkers, just for bonkers' sake, can make a bloody mess.
But I think they know that.
Well, of course, everybody knows that.
No, but I
do you
think-
cross a line?
You know, I've always trusted in Feige, like I trust in James Cameron. And I think this movie, they know that what this movie is doing as well is building to things, building to the entrance of the X-Men into the MCU. It's building to propelling phase 4 of wherever there's going to be ramifications. They've got Quantum Mania coming, which I think this will lead into somehow. I don't think that if they were to make this cheap and just paraded a bunch of people just because they know, ooh, look, so-and-so showed up for a second. That's awesome. I don't think they would do that to the audience. I think Marvel respects its audience more. I think all the bonkers, and I'm sure it'll be bonkers, will have a reason.
Absolutely.
They're not just going to do fan service for fan service's sake. I don't think they'll do that.
I agree with that. Feige knows what he's doing, and I think that they understand more is more. I think this is going to be a nice less is more moment.
Yes.
We are going to have those folks in there. We are going to have some really cool cameos, but they're going to make sense. They're going to have payoff.
You know, I keep thinking back. I hate saying this because it's DC. You know, I remember reading Crisis on Infinite Earths the first time, and they had Earth 3. They had Alexander Luthor was the only hero from Earth 3. And it opened with that Earth being destroyed. And he was only in it for like a few pages, and then he went through he became a Spectre. But the death of his universe mattered. It kicked off the story. You realized what the stakes were, and it was a small moment, but it mattered. And I think that that's what this movie is going to be full of. If they have these kinds of cameos, I'm hoping that each person's involvement will have weight, and it will carry the story forward. And I think that they're going to do that.
Hey guys, we want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of today's video, Peloton. Now listen, in the never-ending quest to try to stay in shape, one of the keys is to vary up your workout and your exercises to make sure you avoid losing your motivation and keep from getting burnt out from doing the same thing over and over again. Peloton has you covered. I know for me, one of the keys was getting my Peloton tread and using the Peloton app to get my varied workouts in. And Peloton just keeps pushing you forward with new classes, new music, new ways to keep your workouts fun and motivating. One of the newer offerings that has me personally really excited is their boxing classes. Peloton is stepping into the ring with its newest discipline, and you don't even have to have any gloves. Discover a fast, furious, and fun workout with Peloton instructors in your corner. Even if you've never boxed before, these classes will have you working up a sweat while working on the fundamentals of form, footwork, and fun combos that will keep you on your toes. Peloton has a workout for every day and every kind of schedule. So guys, right now, visit onepeloton.com to learn more. That's ONEPELOTON.com.
Can we go around and do the for sure cameo that we think is gonna happen? Like
Okay.
just one thing, like even if other than Professor X, because that's almost
because that
obviously.
one we've already
that.
seen.
What cameo do you think we'll see?
All right, before we do, I gotta
Okay.
prep. I gotta prep for this. All right.
Can I go first?
Okay. Yeah, you go first, Ray.
I think we're gonna see the scrolls. A scroll, one scroll, some scroll. I think we're gonna see that.
Really, Skrulls?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just have a feeling we're gonna see some sort of scroll in the movie. I don't know.
Okay, let's go over to Rob. Rob, what's your one pick'em for a cameo that we're going to see in this thing?
Ed Norton.
Ooh.
Ed Norton is Banner.
No.
Wow.
You asked me to take it. That's my
So
pick.
two Hulks.
That's my pick. Ed Norton is Banner.
That would be crazy. Two
Come
Hulks.
on, bro.
Okay, so no, let me say this. I thought Ed Norton was a terrific Dr. Banner.
He was.
Great.
I thought he was terrific. But he hated his experience making the movie. Like, even though it was his movie, he refused to promote the film because they took him out of they didn't give him final edit. And him and Marvel have not been on the best of terms.
I know.
So I don't think you're right, but I would love it if you were.
I'll go even further.
Okay, take it further.
He's part of the Illuminati.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh,
Come on, man. You want me to go long?
All right, you're going deep.
Going deep.
Hey, you got your bottle back, right? You got
What's
your
that?
bottle back? Okay, you good.
Yeah, I got my bottle over here. Yeah, but like half of it is missing since Rob had it over there. So I don't know where all the half of it went.
It wasn't just me.
What?
Anyway, Chris.
No, but I just want to say that if they're going to do this and they're saying what they said in your email, wouldn't that be kind of cool and fun? And I think actors, Ed Norton was in the second Marvel movie. You know, it was after it didn't quite work out so well, but now 13 years later, all is forgiven, right?
Hopefully.
I would love if they mended that fence with this film. Bringing hearts and minds together. That'd be sweet.
Was that your character? Was that the girl that comes out when you drink?
What? Oh, no. She's
no.
just...
No,
I
that's
do get
another
really
one.
southern. I get really swampy, as Logan calls it.
What's your call on this?
I think Magneto. Magneto's the obvious choice to me, though.
Oh,
Of
God,
bringing-
I love
bringing him
Magneto.
in. I just don't know which version.
All right, I'm going to go a little bit out in left field. And somebody brought this up to me months ago, and I said, never.
Ooh.
Never. I'm actually going to call it because of certain things that have been happening on screen and off screen. Ben Affleck's Daredevil. I think Ben Affleck's, if I had to pick one cameo, I think Ben Affleck's Daredevil
Bro.
shows up in this. Not on the Illuminati,
Right.
but I think at least even a shot of him or a one scene or one, I'm going to go Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Dude, I got to tell you, have you watched Deep Water yet? Or one of the many,
I was so excited about it. Then every review
or
I've
one
heard
of
has
the
turned me
many
off it.
clips. Okay. He plays the ultimate cuck in that movie.
Right.
I watch, it's painful. He is so good playing that particular role. I think Ben Affleck, we're in the middle. I think we're on the precipice of an Affleckissance. I think Ben Affleck is going to go back to directing. I think after we see him as Batman in the Flash movie, if it ever comes out, I think Ben Affleck is doing things that are going to just make everyone love him. I think you're right.
I still think he's one of the best directors in the business right now, but he hasn't made a film
I think
in
he absolutely
years.
is. But I think I never thought about that. I think you're right.
Somebody in the live chat is saying if you really had balls, you'd call Ben Affleck as Batman showing up in this. That might be a little out of
Too
bounds.
much.
That one
bit.
I don't think
Yeah.
we can possibly see happening. You know what we should do on tomorrow's show? We've done this before, I think, and we haven't done it in a while. I think on tomorrow's show, I'm going to put together a chart of potential surprise cameos, and we'll do over-under percentages on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I think we'll come up with about 10 or 12 of them.
You know what? I was also looking up a list of like the movies a week before or a week after CinemaCon or a month after. Maybe we should do one of what we think is going to screen now. I don't know. Maybe
What might be that surprise screening?
you know, I'm thinking it might be The Northman. We might get that. It
But The
opens
Northman-
a week afterwards after
I thought The
CinemaCon.
Northman came out. What is the release date normally? I thought it came out
I have it
before
right
CinemaCon.
here.
Good reviews are dropping.
Oh no! It's 3 days before. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so yeah, it
Sorry.
won't be The Northman. But oh god, I'm so excited about The Northman. Look, all I know. So this brings up a question, Tim. With all the bonkersness, with all the craziness, with all this kind of stuff, how big can this movie actually be? Now, a little while ago, I was saying like 150 million opening, which would be monstrous. And one of the things I said was this movie is not going to make Spider-Man's opening weekend, right? Let me just bring this up. Spider-Man No Way Home box office. What was Spider-Man's opening weekend box office? Was it 260 or something like that? I can't remember exactly. Yeah, 260, exactly on the nose. Damn it! It might beat Spider-Man.
266, baby.
Ray called 266.
Oh my
And I
God,
said-
do you get your hot toy?
Oh wait, we have to see. I can't wait.
But like I'm like, come on, no. Let's not be ridiculous. I mean, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. But hold your horses, everybody. Put your dick back in your pants. This not going to make Spider-Man money. It's not going to make Spider-Man money.
That email, John. That email, baby.
That one email about how exactly crazy this is. And the number of big surprises about this. Listen, I have a feeling that obviously Thursday night, May 4th, whatever it is, the day before the official, that's when it really opens, is on the Thursday. We're seeing it at 3:00 that day.
May 5th.
The first,
seeing
what's it,
it.
May 5th is the
Yeah.
Thursday? Okay, so the movie officially opens on May 6th. So Thursday, May the 5th,
When is the premiere, they said?
May 2nd. So 3 days earlier.
Okay, so we might hear things.
But by May 5th, that Thursday, it's going to be everywhere. And Disney is secretly going to be okay with that.
Right.
And any available seats that were still available for opening weekend will be gone.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to get all of the money.
I'm afraid you heard Rob say a lot of money. Let me be clear. They're going to get all the money. And now what I thought was impossible not long ago, I think is very much within our multiverse, that this thing could top Spider-Man opening weekend.
That's a tall order, son.
Which would be insane. I'm not willing to put money on that, but it is all of a sudden within the realm of possibility.
Okay. Wouldn't it be cool if it did, though?
I mean, I don't know.
Spider-Man's a Sony movie. It's in the MCU.
Yes, it is.
But it's Sony.
Yes.
And I would kind of like it if the MCU established its dominance once again.
And kind of surpassed it.
Yeah.
The cameos, what this movie might mean for the rest of the movies coming up. And if it's a good movie, that's all factors that could lead it to beating No Way Home.
I mean, and I'm not even talking about its overall box. I'm just talking about
opening
weekend
night
right now, right? But I mean, it could be crazy. And listen, with that kind of stuff, somebody brought this up the other day. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 just made $71 million.
Yeah.
On its opening weekend. Morbius made $40 million. Like it's got Sonic
on my desk.
Morbius made $40 million in its opening weekend. I mean, yeah, Ambulance only made 8, but I told everybody those trailers look like garbage, and I had no interest in seeing it, so I'm not surprised other people did either. But we are talking about maybe Morbius making 40, Sonic making 71 million. If Doctor Strange can come out and do what it did, we might be ready to pronounce that the box office is back. I mean, at this point, with these types of movies pulling in these kinds of numbers.
I still think, though, the movie has to be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It can't just be a parade of, oh, look who's in it.
And you know how it might be great? Mike Cat just wrote this in. What if we get Hasselhoff's Nick Fury?
Oh.
I don't even remember Hasselhoff as Nick Fury.
Alongside Dolph Lundgren's Punisher.
Oh, my.
I want Punisher Warzone in it.
I want Punisher Warzone too. That's my favorite Punisher movie.
You know what?
If they hassle the Hoff?
If Hasselhoff shows up as Nick Fury.
Oh my God. With Samuel L.
Sam Jackson as Nick. I mean, come on.
I'm telling you, they use Ray Fisher a lot, who played the Punisher Warzone guy, right? Who was the actor?
I don't think Ray Fisher.
Whatever, it's not Ray Fisher.
Ray Fisher. You're talking about Ray.
I'm sorry. Got his. But the guy who plays, the guy isn't he?
What is it? The guy from Rome, and he was the villain in the season of Dexter,
and he was in Thor too. Stevenson, yes. Ray Stevenson.
Dude, what if you had all 3 Punishers?
And John Travolta is the Punisher villain?
Because why not?
Yes, why not? But no, listen, going back to what you were saying a little bit earlier, that's the key thing. Like, even if all the things like all the cameos get spilled out and all that kind of stuff, the word still has to be good. Yeah. Right? The word still has to be good, that this movie is great. Cameos, any 5-year-old can write a cameo. I'm sorry, it takes no skill, it takes no creativity, nothing to come up with a cameo. Let's put David Hasselhoff in his thing. Of course, we're thinking that'd be freaking cool. But, I mean, a 5-year-old child can write that. That's no talent, that's no creativity whatsoever. But can you do that and make it good? And make it flow and make a really satisfying cinematic experience? Because if it does that with all those other things, it's selling all the tickets.
If there is a moment, though, if reality itself is unraveling and you see glimpses, just glimpses, this would be the kind of way where, I don't know how I'm just riffing, but if reality is coming apart and you see the multiverse itself and you could see people in these different realities, just different interpretations of Marvel characters, like dying or screaming in some horrible, you could show David Hasselhoff like commanding troops in a shot, or you could see Nicholas Hammond as Spider-Man from the 70s, or you could see, I mean, all of these things would happen if it was a scene where peril was imminent and the universes were dying, like that beginning of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Then it could work. Then you could stick anybody in it and their peril would be real.
But cameos would be okay with this movie, or like they would, because it is a multiverse of madness. It's not really going to be hampered by like these strict rules of what can or can't happen, right?
But if it was stupid, like if Reb Brown showed up playing that Captain America character, like would we buy that from the Corman Captain America?
All right. Well, we could go on with this for hours, but we do need to move on here, and we will do that Cameo ranker tomorrow. We will do that Cameo ranker tomorrow. Hey guys, if you guys have somebody that you think we should have on this Cameo chart and how we should rank them out, the potential Cameo chart, by all means, jump into the comments section and let me know, not in the live chat, but in the comments section once the video's done, and leave who you think we should include on that Cameo potential chart. And we will do that there. So, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? I have heard from, let's just say, an inside source that Doctor Strange 2 unfortunately will not be playing at CinemaCon, but it contains more significant, they said, significant surprises than Infinity War, Endgame, and Spider-Man No Way Home combined. What does that mean? How wild can it get? Whatever you guys think about it, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.